How's it going, amigo army? Today we are going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Unity, promising loads of technical and graphical breakthroughs. But before we get into that, I would like to know, what was the first Assassin's Creed game you ever played? Let me know in the comment section below, and with that said, let's jump straight into today's Assassin's Creed video. So Assassin's Creed Unity does actually have a lot to prove on the technical side of things, especially considering that, well, it's the first Assassin's Creed game specifically designed for the new gen hardware. Now, Jeffrey Spicer, who is actually the character and FX production manager at Ubisoft, did say that the team was able to reach new levels in effects and so on. And his exact words were, "It's the 1790s and it was a dirty time, and it was important that we were able to portray that within the city." And he then said on the effects side, it just allowed us to make much richer effects because of the memory that was allowed and the performance capabilities of the consoles. Now, if you didn't know, the individual details on NPCs has also got a major push, and in fact this game is going to have the biggest crowd in any Assassin's Creed game. And I do believe it was something crazy like 5,000 people showing up on screen at the same time, so yeah, that is just absolutely insane. And according to Jeffrey, it will also have the most unique characters. And he said, "We've made breakthroughs in facial scanning, skin shaders, and eye witness. All of that comes together to really make much more believable and realistic characters to help draw you into the storyline and make them feel like real people and real characters with a real story to keep you immersed in the game world." And as a result, character models have had lots of detail put into them. Now, what they have changed, and is actually in a really cool way, is that instead of just modeling a single 3D unit, they now model actual patterns. So let's just say, for example, like how a shirt would be made with a front and back, and then how they of course go along and stitch that fabric together, and then it all has its sort of own weight. That is basically what they have done, and that does seem really awesome. And his words were, "We've been able to do a lot with what we call, quote, soft cloth, where we give cloth real physics to make it feel like it's living and breathing and it reacts to the game world." So let's just say, for example, you're wearing your boots or shoes, whichever you guys wish to say, and you step in a puddle, you are going to see the effect on like your shoes depending on the fabric it basically has. Or I don't know, maybe on like Arno's torso with that little hoodie he wears. I don't know, that kind of does seem fabric-y. I'm not really too sure, it's kind of hard to tell, but hopefully you guys understand what I mean anyway. Like, depending on your clothing will depend on how it reacts to certain weathers. So that is super cool and of course super realistic. And if you didn't know, we are down to 27 days until we can play Assassin's Creed Unity. So if you haven't yet started your hype, join the hype train now by hitting that subscribe button. That would be really appreciated. And of course you will become an amigo and part of the amazing, awesome, beautiful teams. But I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. But until then, as always, I hope you're having yourselves a super awesome day. And stay awesome, stay beautiful, and adios amigos.